Okay, so I'm back for another Final Fantasy 16. And it's been 2 years. Oh, no, 2 months since I played this game. So hopefully I can keep up with whatever I've been doing with this game. So I think it's already version 1.21 with the additional content. I already downloaded the DLC and I'm gonna play it when the time comes, but for now I'm gonna continue with the current quest.
It will take time to come to terms with everything that happened in the Dominion. But time is the one thing we always seem to lack.
Yeah. I'm not sure if there are quests, but let's see.
Trouble with your gear, or
What's about the skies?
fretting about the skies?
Won't help me get my work done, so I'm going to keep to my forge and leave saving the world to those better suited to the task.
Unless that is...
They fancy giving me a hand showing the birds. It's the forge.
What do you want?
Bright burn. What's this? Gaia blade. Craft. Needs grindstone. Diamond sword.
Anything else?
Thanks for not leaving me in the Dominion. If you hadn't come back, I might still be stuck there. I told Nan we flew back on the Phoenix, but she walloped me for telling fibs. Can you tell her it was the truth, Clive?
Oh, yeah, we were able to see Joshua.
Still alive, are ya?
I hope you're not expecting me to explain this, guys. If I had to hazard a guess, I'd say it were the end of the world.
The whole realm's in chaos.
I've had orders cancelled on me left and right, and that's from the few associates I haven't lost contact with.
But as the old saying goes,
There's opportunity in adversity. The market for sharp steel is more bullish than ever. I'll find a way to keep this place fed and watered. Don't you worry. I won't let our little family go hungry, whatever the weather. I don't know how to speak.
coin purse weighing you down.
Okay. Second sash. Channeler's Whispers. I think I already bought things. Maybe you're right.
Is that all?
Yeah? Now I can buy the new weapon.
What's Sancfordian, dear?
Gaia blade. I have that. Yep. Okay, bright burn. Craft.
No scratches, alright?
Wow, Sons of Ouroboros. 2 sons did the devour beget, and like their father they look ever forward to the past, placing upon the smooth leather cuffs upon your wrists, a cinch tied to your skin in an oddly warm embrace. Removing them requires more effort than it should. Oh, Orichalcum. Stained loincloth, marble flower. I think.
And how am I meant to do that then?
Sorry. Ow. So I can craft gold items now. Drake Slayer's belt. Bracelet.
And?
Ooh, this is nice.
It seems the hideaway has lost its appetite.
Can you blame them, with the skies as they are?
Lisa. Or during the main scenario.
Welcome back, Sid.
It's by everyone.
Honestly, Sid, you're too nice for your own good. Do you hear that, ladies and gents? The next round's courtesy of the realm's most benevolent outlaw.
Let's make this place happier.
Oh, you're not leaving already, are you?
Of course I do.
Sid! Look what the Cursebreakers brought back from Dalmekia. Said they were all the rage in Dalamil. Looks sort of funny if you ask me.
I'll be damned.
Have you had one before?
Something smells good. What are we having?
Bombs! And they are good. You should try one.
Eh? A bloody great hole in it. Who ate the rest?
It's supposed to be hollow, silly. Haven't you ever seen Drake's Fang?
Oh, so this is the follow-up for that quest. Just wanna talk to
There's a storm
everyone.
coming, Sid. Will there be thunder?
Will there be thunder? Thunder, who are you?
Sid, did you know that chocobos are far more resilient to the effects of ether than most other beasts? Some say that's one of the reasons they were tamed for use as mounts and sumpters, so that an ether flood wouldn't mean instant death for their riders or drivers. Me, I reckon they built it up over generations. Too many foolish traders driving their birds into floods, and only the toughest surviving.
Oh, makes sense.
Good morrow to you, my friend. With the darkening skies,
Fear has once again taken hold of our hearts. And though I have not the power to dispel the gloom above, I should like to believe my tales help to enlighten it below.
but be that as it may,
Turning our eyes from the problems which face us will not help to solve them. A mere tale cannot lighten the burden of those who must bear the weight of the world.
I don't believe you've read this particular chapter before. I
Tomorrow,
have quite the find for you today.
Heart of the Mother Crystals. The bright convolution of shards that sit at the center of each Mother Crystal. When a heart shatters, so too does the mountain around it. Since time immemorial, sanctuaries have been built around the hearts of the worship. Hearts for the worship and protection of these irreplaceable treasures. The hearts, however, have their own methods of self-defense, replying to any attack upon them with unique and deadly magics. Lost Mother Crystals. When Sidolphus Telemann put his plan to destroy the Mother Crystals in motion, 5 of their number towered over the twins. 3 less than existed eons past. The mother crystal of Zemikis was the first to fall, followed by Drake's Horn in southern Ash, Drake's Eye in the northern territories. Now nothing remains of them save for the scars left behind by their passing. Oh, so there are 3 others. Gil. Gil has been the common currency of Valisthea ever since the beginning of the Continental Accord, many centuries ago. The Accord entrusted the administration of the currency to the realm's most trusted merchant guild, headquartered in what would later become the free cities of Canver. The new currency took its name from the founder of said merchant guild, the legendary trader Gilbert the Golden. Trade flourished around the newly established mint, and over time the worship of money grew into a full-fledged religion, the Great Bank of Gilbert the Lender. Adamantite, one of the hardest known materials in the Twins, seems of its ore have only been found in the far-flung reaches of the Ash, where the forces of the first builder Mark, then Walud, often warred with the orcs who claimed the lands as their own. So the metal makes for fine arms and armors, the rarity of both its ore and craftsmen versed in the peculiarities of its forging ensured the adamantite weapons remained the preserve of the rich and powerful.
What subject shall we consider today?
Ultima, the otherworldly being behind much of the tragedy and turmoil that has plagued Valisthea. He means to claim Clive as his vessel, Ethos, by purging his will, a will strengthened by the ties of consciousness that bind Clive with others. He unleashes primogenesis upon the world, shrouding it in darkness and turning thousand Akashic, that these ties of consciousness might at last be loosened.
Did you learn everything you needed?
A bit.
Is a storm coming, Sid? Maybe thunder.
Thunder. Can you hunt? No, I don't play the arret things.
Did you see that? Tell me you saw that.
What? So what?
Clive,
State of the realm.
how may I help you today? I have the details here.
Inner voice. An all-new feature is now accessible by pressing the touchpad while viewing the grand cast in Vivian's map room. Inner voice affords you a window into both Clive's heart and the hearts of those he has encountered on his journey. After opening the feature, select a character with touchpad to hear their innermost thoughts on other members of the cast. Oh. I don't know how we survived. Such a brave boy. Thank the founder you're safe. Goods. What is he? Finally reunited. His soul has been long lost to Ultima. She had no happiness of her own. Aww. I've never seen Bahamut in the flesh before. Oh.
One must understand one's place in the world.
End of Drake's tale. In the course of Bahamut's rampage, in the skies above the crystalline dominion, Drakesdale is destroyed. Much of the city-state and one-time holy capital reduced to rubble. Now, just a single mother crystal remains standing in Valisthea, Drakespine, far away in the wild waste of ash. All of Drakesdale. In 878, an insurgency by Sanbreque's knights, Dragoon, led by Prince Dion Lesage, resulted in the destruction of much of the Crystalline Dominion's capital and the Mother Crystal, Drakesdale, along with it. After the prince lost control of his icon Bahamut. One curious thing to note is that many who survived the Night of the Chaos claim they witnessed the crystal bloom like a flower before its demise. The rebellion of the Holy Order of the Knights Dragoon that took place in the Crystalline Dominion, it was provoked by Emperor Silvestre Lesage's decision to overlook his eldest son Dion and make his second-born, Olivier, child of the Empress Annabella, crown prince in his place, seeing this as yet another victory for Annabella in her long campaign to subvert Sanbrequois politics for her own ends. Prince Dion ordered the Dragoons into action, but having lost control of his icon, he inadvertently laid waste to the city he had tried to save. What's this? A once independent state straddling the continents of storm and ash, with the incursion of the Holy Empire of Sanbreque in the year 873, its independence was reduced to little more than a pretense, but things changed once again in 878, and Prince Dion Lesage and his dragoons instigated a bloody coup. As imperial institutions fell into disarray, so did the situation in the Dominion and beyond. After 5 years, Sanbrequois' dominance in the region ended as quickly as it had begun. I think that's done. Armistice. Huh? Men of the Fist. Imperial Army. Holy Knight of Dragoon. Isle of Ark. The cluster of tiny islands upon which the Crystalline Dominion stands. They are largely man-made, having been built on top of existing ruins, and are arranged in an administrative hub at the center surrounded by the citizens' dwellings. Beyond those, the slums in which various refugees make their homes. The glistening spire at the island center is home to the Dominion's Mother Crystal. You know what, this could have been
The state of the realm
better
is ever-changing, Clive.
if they did that. It's part of the story. And it's kind of gray.
How may I help you today, Clive? It's not true.
Is it, Clive? The world can't be ending, can it? I was struggling before the skies went dark, but now? I can't imagine how we will bear it all.
We've lost so much already.
When will it be enough? It will end, won't it, Clive?
Is everything we've received and everything promised?
850.
Best of luck out there, Sid.
Clive! I don't mean to be gloomy.
But the whole world's gone to shit. Reports used to be about troops movements and chances to set bears free. Now it's all ether floods, akashic attacks, and plagues of bloody bandits. The Cursebreakers and all our other allies are doing what they can to keep their heads above water, but
They need all the help they can get.
they're counting on you, Clive. We all are.
Anything catch your eye? Always something in there.
This glass is BBA. Ten of Clubs. Merchants who plied their trade across the fields of Corava. Tale of an outlaw, 5 and 20 hands high, and mighty of 2, who preys upon unescorted travelers. They claim he lives alone in one of many abandoned villages that litter the region. None has been brave or foolish enough to narrow the search any further. Few who read this have either or both of those qualities. The Dalmatians beg your aid. Famer, Dalmatia. Titans, Rosaria. The Magath brothers. The lone rowing boat has been sighted making land off the coast of Port Isolde. Its occupants wearing the garb and speaking the language of Iron Kingdom crusaders. One can only assume that they come to take their vengeance upon Cid the Outlaw for destroying that which they hold most dear. Advice against all travel to the area, lest they think to kill or capture our members in retaliation. Okay. Let's continue.
Otto, how fares the realm? The realm? Oh, she's just fine. As long as you look past the fat storms out mother crystals and her skies are a roiling cesspit.
And Gav?
He's with your uncle in the Free Cities, helping Mid with her project. Sent an owl their way the moment the winds turned foul. Still waiting on a reply, though.
Do you have any good news?
Well, that depends on your definition of good.
All right, fine. What do you suggest we do?
Oh, no, I'm just the messenger. I leave the scheming to those more suited to the task. Could be that Lady Vivian and Old Tomes have their own thoughts on the current state of things. Could be that they don't. It certainly can't hurt to ask.
I suppose not.
I see that every report that comes my way makes it into the hands of both Lady Vivian and the Lawsmen. If anyone could tell you what might be barreling down the mountain towards us, it would be that pair.
How is it that every one of your little excursions presages some inexplicable catastrophe? Not that you are to blame for the Dominion's fate. No one could have predicted the actions of the Crown Prince.
I'm sorry I couldn't save your home.
My countrymen are stronger than you think. A few toppled clock towers won't break their spirits. They'll be back on their feet in no time.
I hope so.
Look at us. Bluer than a pair of bog crabs. Tempting though it may be, sulking will not help us find a solution to this mess.
You believe there's one to be found?
I don't know. But I am certain we're more likely to find it if we first examine the facts.
Beneath these darkened skies, fear and confusion reign over Valisthea. Oh, the lands around the fallen Mother Crystals had already begun to wilt for want of ether. But not like this. Crystals that filled wells and fueled furnaces. Now nothing but pretty shards of rock. And those that hang from the people's necks cast nary a glimmer of light to keep the dark at bay. It is only a matter of time before the common folk convince themselves that the end of days is upon us. Yet I fear a swift end is more than we can hope for. While most of the world thirsts for ether, the remainder drowns in it, spawning Akashic in droves. And amidst the hordes of mindless beasts, with magics as like to fail as function, even the strongest nation would falter. Rosaria and the Iron Kingdom teeter on the brink of collapse, while the tragedy in Twinside has all but paralyzed the Holy Empire. Dalmechia fares little better. Rumor has it the ministers fled the capital after the fall of Drake's Fang, leaving their beloved republic to crumble. Waloed, meanwhile, moves in earnest. The Einherjar
has been sighted off Storm. The world, in short, is in chaos. It would seem our civilization was nothing but a castle of sand, to be washed away at the whim of the waves.
A castle of sand.
Not my best flourish, but it seemed fitting. The reports I've received are considerably more blunt in their appraisal. Without the protection of their nations, it will fall to the people to defend themselves against those who would take what is theirs.
Which is only ever going to end one way.
Defending a farmhouse against a band of chocobo thieves is one thing, but pitchforks and palisades will do little to stall an army's advance. Should the King of Waloed deign to invade, there would be none to stop him.
None but us.
So they didn't know the consequences of their actions.
What will it be today?
So the crystalline dominion.
I cannot claim.
Not to have been shocked to learn that of Twinside's destruction. Indeed, I have long known that such a fate was all but guaranteed. A piece of parchment was all that ever stood between the Dominion and Chaos, and those who signed the treaty were only going to abide by it for as long as it suited them. Emperor Sylvester's invasion saw it torn to shreds at last, and as the pieces scattered to the winds, long-festering enmities came to the fore once more.
Such are the wages.
Of greed and distrust. If those in power pay heed to their whispers, they are like to grow into a mighty storm, one which the walls of even the stoutiest citadel might not withstand.
Ironic, then.
That it should be Prince Dion, the boldest, most trustworthy player in this ignoble game. We should deal the finishing blow. It's not merely the men and women of Valisthea who have been affected by the imbalance in the ether. These blackened skies have cast a pall over all the creatures of the realm.
And how could it not?
They are living beings, just as we are. Alas, their instinctive drives them to flee from that which cannot be escaped, ushering them only to madness and death.
But are we any better?
We consider ourselves above such base instincts, and yet fear and bewilderment drives us to make war on our fellow men, to turn our ire at our own suffering upon those who suffer just as keenly as we do. If that is what it means to be human, Clive, I wonder if we are even worth saving at all.
Should I learn aught else, you will be the first to know.
Okay. But why would Waloed want to invade the other side? There's nothing to gain. I mean, it's barren already.
Is a storm coming, Sid? Will there be thunder?
Let me guess. You're here about the skies.
Is there anything you don't know, Lawsman?
It doesn't take a court astrologer to augur the obvious. As for what has disturbed the heavens, that, I believe, is a question the Fallen might be better placed to answer than I. And on the sixth day did the gods tear the sun from the firmament, visiting darkness upon their prideful sons and daughters. But I dare say you remember your childhood lessons on the sins of Zemeckis only too well.
You think they're connected? That Ultima was one of the gods responsible?
Well, he has certainly exhibited powers that we mortals would associate with the divine.
There is nothing divine about him.
But he wouldn't be the first god of whom that could be said, now would he? Yet for all the fairy tales that tell of the sins, there is almost nothing in the way of actual historical accounts. Had I the Journal of Moss the Chronicler, I may have been able to tell you more, but alas, I fear all remaining copies have been lost to time. You will forgive me, I hope?
Certainly not. Because there is nothing to forgive. Even without this journal, you've provided us ample wisdom. And we will always be grateful for it. Perhaps Otto will be more inclined to share his thoughts when he hears what the others had to say.
Knowledge hoarded is knowledge. Be careful, Clive.
Who is this chronicler? How did he know most of these things?
There's barely been a shipment in since the skies started boiling. A few more days without a visit and we'll have to start eating the blankets.
She... Hey, Jill.
Clive, we have a problem.
Only one. That would be a first.
It would. Actually, there are three. We had as many owls arrive while you were at the shelves. Martha's got a Akashic out her gates, and talk of monsters roaming the hills outside of Northreach has put the wind up Isabel and her lot.
And don't forget Dalimil. Lubor says the village was raided by bandits.
When it rains...
It fucking pours. The curse breakers are spread thin, taking stock of the damage in the Dominion. And even if I could get word to all of them, I doubt they'd get here in time to make any real difference. Which means... there's only two people who can.
Jill and I.
Let them know we're on our way.
You have to know which one? Martha's Rest or Twitch?
I'm ready when you are, Clive.
The messages from Martha, Isabel and Lubor weren't long. But what they lacked in detail, they more than made up for in urgency. Our friends need your help.
Fancy a look at the list, do you? Here you go.
Why we fight? Flames of War and the Rabbit Hole.
Always something in there.
So there are no subquests. Alright. Nearby quests. Marks. Arable down. Okay. Belcroy. Joe. Travels. Lately. Where's that area? Forgot. Marks in the region. Belcroy. Mind of Titan. Bandit's Bed. Tracas Deep. Witness Cleft. Steps of Forgotten. Shop. What's this? This was flat. To double check. Don't have that kind of memory. Famere. Quite sense. Famere? What's that? Where's Famere? Famere. Huh? White sands. Where's it? East pool. Sunrise. Huh? White sands. Maybe I need to unlock something. Go to Martha first. Oh.
The Akashic attacked us out of the blue, and there's no telling when they might be back. You'd best keep that sword handy, Sid.
Are you okay, man?
Let me go with you. I can fight.
You can get back inside and bolt the door, is what you can do.
Just wanna check most of these people.
Fiends try to climb the walls here too.
Get me back out there.
Founder knows where they're gonna show their ugly faces next.
Green shoes. You gonna offer me that service?
Thanks to the Akashic, all of the men are either on watch, readying for the next attack, or confined to their sickbeds. All while my bed remains as cold and as empty as those demons' hearts.
I can't blame her. She needs money to feed herself.
Sharp as razors, my blades are. But those Akashic bastards just shrug off every blow.
Mad dogs, the lot of them.
Mad dogs. Just a shop.
My brothers. Are they? Shh, don't try to talk.
Shh. Anything catch your eye?
Platinum sword. You know what? I just tried to purchase them all.
Much obliged. There you go. Much obliged. There you go. Much obliged. There you go.
Demon Tamers arm guards.
Much obliged. There you go. Thanks very much. Much obliged.
Stone skin.
Sold a lot already.
Sold a lot. Can I maximize? 99. Nope. Darkest before the dawn.
Much obliged.
Potion. Elixir. So it restores all HP. Gradually fills limit break gauge for 33 seconds.
That all, is it?
Yep. What's this? Oh, that's the teleporter.
Martha, it's good to see you.
And you, Clive. Jill?
Otto said you'd been attacked by Akashic. What exactly happened here?
Those skies are what happened. Not long after they fell dark, we had our first visit. There were hundreds of them. Tried to storm the hill. Only a handful made it up here, but that was more than enough. The rest are still down there now. And while we have a few willing fighters holding them back, they're sorely outnumbered.
What do you think, Clive?
That we join the fight.
I thought you'd never offer. Now, where I need you is the Fallen Gate. That's where the fighting is fiercest. Let the men know you've come to help. Something tells me they'll be pleased to see you.
We're on our way.
Fallen Gate.
If they ain't clawing...
Do you think there were as many as Martha says?
More.
If they ain't clawing at the gates, they're climbing up the cliffs near the lift. The lads are doing what they can to keep them out, but unlike the Akashic, they need sleep.
You're alive, and that's all that matters.
It's alive. You're alive. That's all that matters.
I can't take much more of this.
Just wanna check these people if they're still sane. And 43 yards. Oh.
You don't think they've abandoned us, do you?
Them not. Not a chance.
Which one? The Kashik? Oh.
The barricades we've set up around the town won't hold the Akashic back for long. Might buy us a few moments to say our last farewells, though.
Let's go.
Clive, wounded.
We deal with the Akashic first. Stay down.
I don't know how to use bomb. How do I do that? I don't know.
These men don't have the look of hired swords.
If you've come to rob this place,
You are mistaken, my Lord Rosfield. We're here by Madame Martha's leave.
how do you know my name?
Forgive me, my lord. There wasn't time for introductions. We're with the Guardians of the Flame.
Wade's men? But how did you come to be here? Where is your commander?
So Wade left earlier with a scouting party to find out where the Akashic were coming from.
Did he? Take your wounded back to the inn. Martha will see you're looked after. We'll join you anon.
I'll join you anon.
And to think you took them for thieves. A fine reward for holding off the horde, that is.
When did Wade and his men arrive?
Not long after Rosalith fell. The Guardians asked me to shelter some of them that had lost their homes. They were making ready to leave just as the skies turned, and we agreed it was best we stuck together.
Martha! Trouble! The scouting party's almost at the lift, but they got a pack of Akashic snapping at their heels! And they got wounded with them! They're not gonna make it!
Damn it all.
We'll worry about them, Martha.
You look after everyone here. If any can still fight, send them to the lift.
I will. You two be safe now. The lift can only carry a few at a time. If those Akashic get as far as the cliff, Wade's men will have nowhere to run.
It looked like the Guardians were going as quick as they could, but without any injured. They might make it to the cliff. Or they might not.
Why do I feel like Jill's not doing something? She's just with me.
My brothers. Shh, don't try to talk.
Mad dogs. A lot of them.
Hey guys, get up.
Squire, I need you to get those who can still walk up the lift to Martha's. But what about... I didn't ask, Oscar. Sir.
Sir Wade.
Lord Rossfield. If you aren't a sight for sore eyes.
Martha seemed to think you might need some help. And by the looks of it...
We thought we could sneak by them. But we didn't know there would be so many. How could we have?
Behind you!
Behind you.
Damn it! We need to get the injured to safety.
Do you think we can hold them off?
We can certainly try. Are you
Huh?
with us, Sir Wade?
Always.
Then let's do our duty.
Huh? What? Oh. Oh. How long is that? What?
Nice try. Too slow. Nice try.
No.
To me, boy. Too slow. I'm hurt, Torgal. Nice try.
Oh. That's bad.
Is anyone hurt?
I don't think so.
And yet again, you've pulled me from the flames. It's just a pity I keep walking into them.
You've never been one to shy away from danger, Sir Wade. Like any shield worthy of the name.
I see you're all in one piece.
Martha!
Is something wrong?
The lookout saw smoke coming from down Eastpool way. Too thick to be a hearth.
A second horde.
Feel like finishing the job.
Always.
Jill and I will make for Eastpool. You'll need to move the injured without us.
Don't you worry about them.
The moment my men are safe, I'll follow. Good luck.
Just not die, please. Ah, they're gone. Eastpool. Oh, okay. Make for Rhiannon's ride.
Just patch me up as quick as you can and get me back out there.
Green sheaves or green sheaves. Oh.
They're headed for the rest.
We have to slow them down. Martha and the others won't be ready.
I'm...
Help me, boy.
Ooh.
Something's coming.
Apologies, my lord. Did I miss anything?
Only the first round, so wait. Shall we?
Ooh. Please.
Do you see any more?
No. I think that was the last of them.
But it won't be long before the next lot arrive.
Then we make for Martha's while we can.
What did you find out there?
The same as Sir Wade. Scores of Akashic.
Well, wherever they came from, they're gone now. Our lookouts say the lowlands are clear. Hopefully we'll have enough time to lick our wounds.
How many of your men were injured?
A damn sight less than if you hadn't turned up. Thank you.
It was a hard-fought victory. But as long as the skies remain dark, I fear the Akashic's numbers are only going to rise. It's not a matter of if the Horde will be back, but when. And whether that's sooner or later, we'll need to be ready. The inn here affords a good view of the land, and is easily defendable. I'd like to make this one of our outposts.
What do you say, Martha? You'd have more men to guard the rest.
Well, when you put it like that, of course they can stay.
Best come. Gorgeon scarf. Symbol of trust and loyalty and dying friendship. For as long as the firebird's flame burns in our hearts, the duchy cannot die. So it's a curiosity item.
My lord, there's someone I'd like you to meet. Oscar, over here. It is an honor to make your acquaintance, Lord Rossfield. I am Oscar. Oscar of House Murdoch.
Murdoch?
Ooh.
I wasn't aware the Lord Commander had children.
Oh, he didn't. But his brother, my father, did. I am Sir Rodney's nephew.
Well, go on then. It's not for me to ask him. Yes, so wait.
Wanted to be knighted. Is that it?
If it please you, my Lord Marquis, might you take me as your squire? I would learn the duties of a shield from the finest.
I'm sorry to disappoint you, Oscar, but I'm a shield no longer. Nor was I ever the finest. And spending time in the company of an outlaw hardly seems a fitting education for one aspiring to take his oaths.
My Aunt Hannah once told me that a man is not defined by his title, but what he does in its name. You have accomplished much since taking on the mantle of Cid, winning no little honor in so doing. And I would sooner serve under an honorable outlaw than an unworthy shield. Not that Sir Wade and the other guardians are... I mean to say that, they're... It's all right. We know what you mean. There is only so much the boy can learn from me, my lord.
But a squire...
Would that really be so bad? You were a squire once. And I'm certain Sir Rodney would approve.
Know that I'll show you as much leniency as your uncle showed me.
I would not have it any other way.
You look much older than Sid.
I will not let you down, Lord Rossfield. You or my uncle.
We shall be staying here for the time being, and not just for the ale. I'll have one of my men escort Oscar to Benimir once he's said his farewells.
Benimir.
Fate seem bent on driving me from my inn. But if they want me out, they're gonna have to try harder.
If you could, I'd be in your debt.
Okay, time for that. Hunt. Ashik. What's this casting do? Ah. What? Why is it blue?
We're not alone.
Oh, they're all Akashic. I think this is the area. Wide sand. Chill. Eh? Maggot. Geth brothers. Why are they rank A? I thought they're B.
Dark in our shores again, but not for long. Let's try.
Oh! Shoot! Retry. Why?
It's us or them.
No, no! Shoot! Why? It's very wrong. Very wrong. Maybe I need to create my ability. Upgrade. Increases breath range. Increases number of orbs. Master. Ouch. Oh. Such touch, so mega. No, 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 no! Ouch! Ouch!
That's better.
Oh. 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 Notorious Mark slain. Yeah. Here.
No more vengeance. No more war.
Okay. Gonna go back. Oh no. Mill. Oh, it's very dark.
Sid! Your new companion appears much more formidable than your uncle. Should I be worried? Ah. You haven't been introduced.
Jill, Clive has told me much about you.
All lies, I'm sure.
Your Stolas said that Dalamil has a bandit problem.
Indeed. Although, you're a little late. They left with our food and guild days ago. Any idea where they went? The desert's a big place. Your guess is as good as mine. But the fact is, I have more immediate concerns.
What did you say to me? What did you say?
Ah, as if by magic. Let's just say we've yet to reach a consensus about how to solve Dalimil's little problem. And at this rate, it won't be the actions of the bandits which prove to be our undoing. It will be our own. Now, I've tried reasoning with the dissenting parties, but even the Desert Hare has limits.
Perhaps we could talk to them.
What makes you think they'll listen to us?
What makes you think they won't?
She makes a fair point, Sid. And you won't have wasted much of your precious time if you fail. They're just across the courtyard. Suppose we just follow the shouting.
They're both as stubborn as the lover's pox and every bit as irritating. The more one insists on their proposed plan of action, the more the other rails against it. Oh, they've successfully split the town asunder just when we should be standing as one.
Poor bastard. Couldn't run because of the weight of his load. Still, better a branded than one of us.
Lower than beasts they are.
Aye. The scum of the twins.
The scum of the
Two fucking thieving bastards.
It's as if life hadn't been hard enough round here since the fang fell.
If you're wondering why Dalamil's in such a sorry state, you can blame the bandits. Them and the mercenaries who are guarding the gates. Though I can hardly fault them for running. Fighting would have meant death. Did for more than a few.
My shop? Why would anyone do such a thing?
Oh, the bakery's gone.
If I had my pickaxe, I would have...
Don't get yourself worked up. You need rest.
What are we to do? We could fight, but what would it cost us?
All my finest pieces. All that hard work. Gone.
What's that Branded doing all on his own? Has he lost his master?
Here you are. I thought I told you to go and hide in the inn.
I tried, but they were everywhere. I was so scared.
Anything I can interest you in?
Yeah.
An excellent choice.
I'll buy everything.
Here you are. An excellent choice. My thanks. Here you are.
Breath of
I don't have any more in stock.
in stock.
An excellent choice. Skill only. No trades. Thank
of
you for
money.
your custom.
It's kinda low frame rate around this area.
Mummy, I'm scared.
Oh, I'm ruined.
You wouldn't talk like that if it had been your men whose throats were slit. Blood for blood, it's the only way. We hire mercenaries and have them mount the bandits' heads on our walls as a lesson to the rest.
And what happens when those mercenaries are slaughtered like your men? Are you going to hire more? We're better off using that coin to buy food and supplies. If we hire mercenaries, the only thing we're buying is the bandits' ire. And you cannot fill empty bellies with that. Do you hear me?
But what happens when they come back? Maybe it'll be your throat that's slit.
That's enough. Both of you. Any more of this and I'll throw you out myself. Come back when you're ready to talk like adults.
Victor. What's he doing here?
Victor. Oh.
Haven't we had enough fighting?
I know I bloody well have. The next time those two go for each other's throats, I'm barring them both.
Sid,
And Lady Jill? What brings you here?
I was about to ask you the same thing.
Costness is in chaos, and the markets have all but ceased to operate. The Briar's Kiss here in Dalamil is the only place I can reliably obtain supplies. I was here to do just that when Master Lubor told me of his troubles. He thought I might be able to talk some sense into these fools. But if you're here, I suppose his patience must be waning.
Who are those people?
Those were the thorns in Lubor's side. And the reason this place might be headed the same way as Costness. It's these accursed skies. The darkness is enough to drive a man to madness. Or an entire city, for that matter.
We're still working on the skies. But in the meantime, perhaps we can find a solution to Dalamil's problems.
I hope so. For all our sakes.
Speak with Lubor. Why is it so dark?
So, you see my predicament?
What I saw was a room full of people who were angry and afraid. And with good reason by the sound of it. But if left to smolder, that anger and fear could set the entire town alight.
My thoughts exactly. What to do? Both sides wish to protect their homes and livelihoods, if only they could agree on how. But as long as they are divided, we are vulnerable.
And if there's one thing bandits like, it's an easy target.
What would Sid the Outlaw suggest?
Well, if it were my namesake, he'd let them choose for themselves, and be on hand to pick up the pieces when it all went wrong.
That sounds like a recipe for disaster.
A recipe for disaster is precisely what it is. But perhaps that realization would be enough to make them question the ingredients. While it's plain neither Conrad nor Natalie will countenance the other's proposal, it may still be possible to make them doubt their own. Before presenting them with a third option.
And that would be?
To pool our resources and save the city ourselves. Why fight each other?
When all that fear and anger can be directed at the bandits.
It appears we have a plan of action. Victor, pay Conrad a visit. See if you can't convince him of his folly. I'll speak with Natalie.
As you wish.
Your faces are not well known in this town. That may prove useful. Don't worry, Victor and I will do most of the talking. You need only play along.
Play along?
What he means to say is yes.
What are we going to do?
Picture it, Conrad. Your own city guard. With you as captain.
Me? I don't know about that.
Next thing you know, Natalie'd be offering the bandits bed and board.
Ah, here she is. The Lady of the Spear herself. Conrad, may I introduce you to Jane, commander of the Red Wings, the oldest mercenary guild in the Free Cities.
A pleasure, my lady.
The pleasure is all mine.
As I told you, I summoned the commander here from Canver to inquire about a contract.
Victor says you told him no. That there aren't any men left to hire. Is that true?
True as the crystals cracked. Nobles came and claimed every last one worth his salt. And not just from us Red Wings. You know of the 7 high houses. There must be 2 swords assigned each one. Granted, we have a few boys left. If it's boys you're looking for.
Well, Conrad, are you saying that Dalamil's finest cannot defend this town better than a gaggle of unblooded striplings? That a band of beardless youths could better avenge the deaths of your brave men than you yourselves?
Absolutely not. We'll show those bastards who they're dealing with.
I can't believe that actually worked.
Conrad's not what you called the brightest candle in the crypt. And there's a reason why I had you do the talking and not Sid. Well played, my lady.
And it's dark again.
My shop.
My shop. Why is the water still clear?
I mean, it may still be possible to buy something, and we may yet be allowed to keep it.
Yes, but...
Ah, here he is now. Natalie, allow me to introduce Lord Underhill of Randalar's prestigious League of Merchants.
Lord Underhill. At your service.
Underhill?
I was just telling the good lady of our conversation, my lord, and how you were lamenting the state of the capital's stores.
Lubor says that not only are the granaries almost empty, but that war and the Blight mean this season's harvest won't be enough to fill them for winter.
Indeed, certainly that is the case. The nobles in the capital are buying up the city's stocks of barley and wine, driving the prices higher than most commoners can afford. It is only a matter of time before the peasants revolt.
It is worse than I thought. If what Lord Underhill says is true, I fear we have little hope of supplementing our stores, meager though they regrettably are. And while I applaud your endeavors to dissuade our more bellicose citizens from seeking vengeance, I sense Conrad is not wrong in his assessment of the bandits' likely return. Which means that now, more than ever, we will need to secure what little we still have. Food, weapons, herbs, everything. If our humble town is to endure not only this hardship, but those that are certain to follow, we must stand united.
All right. If it will help to protect my home, I'll do it. But you needn't have gone through this charade.
Oh, she knows.
Thank you, Clive. Your performance was nothing if not workmanlike.
She saw right through it.
I didn't say it was good, merely that it produced the desired effect. Now, my scouts should be returning shortly. Meet me back at the Briar's Kiss, and we shall see what we face.
I'm not convinced our roles in this ruse were entirely necessary.
I don't know. Conrad seemed quite taken with you.
But to do what little I can to defend what little we have. But I would not see any unnecessary blood spilt. We need a plan.
There's truly no chance for us to restock our supplies. That's it then. We shall have to do this the hard way.
Where's the other guy?
Damn it all! Why did Kupka have to go and get himself killed? He was the only thing standing between us and this.
Fuck! How the hell did they find it? No one knew where I was keeping that kill.
They're not done with us yet. They'll be back for more.
What then? Should we leave?
But where would we go?
How would we go?
If I had my pickaxe, I would.
Mummy, I'm scared.
Mommy?
Good news, Sid. Both Conrad and Natalie have somewhat gracefully accepted their new roles. With time, they may even learn to...
Time no longer appears to be the luxury it was before lunch. I take it your scouts found the bandits. Technically, it would be the bandits who found my scouts. It appears they march for Dalamil as we speak. All of them.
Whoa.
You're not serious.
They don't just want food, they want the whole damn town.
I have a favor to ask. I'm told the bandits march in 2 groups, one from the south and one from the desert, in a move doubtless intended to stretch our already gossamer-thin defenses. Very well. Jill and I will meet those from the desert. But what of the rest? The rest, my friend, the city shall fight. Together. The stakes, I concede, are high. But if this does not unite Dalamil, nothing will.
That is a lot of faith to put into those who had their hands around each other's throats but a moment ago.
Then it will be for us to see that their hands are kept occupied. And I do mean us.
I thought you might say that.
We'll hold them off for as long as we can. And we will do the same.
Let's go. Take the north gate.
The women's lot have come to welcome us.
I'll take that one.
He's all yours. Nice try.
Oh.
Soil and stone!
They mean to overwhelm us.
Oh. Oh!
Too slow. Nice try.
Bahamut is nice.
The townspeople. Could they have held out?
I don't hear any fighting. What do you think?
That we should hurry.
Natalie, I owe you an apology. You did well out there. The inn would have been lost had you not held the line.
Without you, there would have been no line to hold. You saved us, comrade. You saved Dalamil.
We all saved Dalamil.
And they
Conrad
lived
seems to have had a
happily
change of heart.
ever
Say they
after.
both have.
I take it from your presence that our visitors from the desert won't be joining us either. Pity.
The plan worked, Sid. Granted, it only took an army of bloodthirsty bandits at our gate.
Calm now, Victor. Why quibble over the details? We are united, and that is all that matters. As for you, Sid, you fight considerably better than you act.
I'll take that as a compliment.
Quest complete.
Now, if I could only convince the people of Costness to work together.
Dalamil will forever be in your debt. But don't go trying to take advantage of that.
So, where did you learn to swing a sword like that?
In a desert full of ne'er-do-wells, a woman has to learn to look after herself.
Okay, so where is that? Place. Southern Valkyrie, Skull, Jaw, Korava, Gilded Bath. What's this? Travels. Is it still? Steps of Forgotten. Booklet. Huh. Oh, so I can go here.
It has long been my habit to keep a watchful eye on the comings and goings around Dalamil. I shall continue to do so, that our people might be warned of any further attacks. I pray that you continue to play your part too, not of outlaw, but of hero to the hopeless.
Okay.
You fought very bravely. We would have been lost without you.
Knowing that you would have all been there to pick us up if we fell, gave us more than the courage we needed.
Whoa.
You, Branded! Come with me! There are other wounded that need your attention.
Huh? Southern Valkyrie. It's red. Yep. Huh.
Time to fight. Farewell.
Where's that bandit or hunt? Is this a dead end? Salaman. Oh.
To me, boy.
Oh.
Let's try. Nice try.
Oh.
Too slow. Guess we're all ready.
Oh. Why is he not healing himself? This is the new one. Draco's Deep. Huh? Oh.
Time to fight.
Was reckless.
Or is there another way? Huh? Oh. Oh.
No good. Come on. Too slow. Yeah. Let's try.
No. Still not dead.
You're finished. I needed that.
I'm dying. What? I'm confused. Okay. Just gonna go backtrack. On the things. Oh! Need another thing up there. What is this? A big sword. Need two splits again. sparks of the desert. It's curl. Why is it blocked?
Slow. Nice try.
Am I not supposed to go here? Why is it blocked? Golden Weaver. Oh, it's easy. Why does it have to be blocked? It's just so weird. Am I supposed to go here? It's a very different area. Abandoned fishing village. Doesn't affect like magnet. Doesn't look like it's abandoned. Why does this makes me sick? Is it because it's dark? Makes you wanna throw up.
This must have been a fishing village before everyone left.
There are no chests or whatsoever. I don't know what's the relevance of this area. Maybe some side quests in future chapters, not sure. Why is it open now? That's the question. Sure, there's a threat. It can pull enemies. Oh, the water's green. Blue-green, I mean. It's a way to stagger enemies. So this is just an area for something like a hunt or big enemy battle. Where's my hunt? So now to go up here. Don't think it's accessible. Maybe somewhere here could be accessible next time. But how about that hunt? Where's that hunt? Helgoi Desert.
Let's go.
Is this faster than normal running? It's the same.
No need to ride from here.
What? Why? Not there. Ooh. Chronolith. End of Dion.
This one's awake.
Chronoliths. Chronoliths are similar to the redstone, in that within them is hidden a virtual battlefield, accessible by Clive and Clive alone. Each chronolith presents Clive in a time trial in which he must combat continuous waves of deadly enemies, equipped only with the feat and abilities of single icon. Consumable item use is also strictly prohibited. So what's the use?
Let's see what's inside.
Within this ancient menhir waits a harrowing trial, which Clive must race to overcome a host of deadly foes, letting the blessing of but a single icon Garuda. Trial? I mean, are they worth it? I mean, what can I get on them? easy joke. Still suck. Hand of Dion. It is cleft. So just thread. Should I? Try. See if I can do this. If not, I'll continue with the story. Because I can't see them. To complete the trial, Clive must defeat all enemies before time runs out, only using the predetermined feat and abilities of a single icon. Time can be extended by performing certain battle techniques specified before the start of each trial phase. Ah, that's the combo. 8 full gauge. Coach. Strike an enemy with gauge while tapping the button to extend the ability. Huh? Oh really? Can do that? Tapping the button. Triple wheel. Multi-burst. Earn a battle technique bonus for the first time. Oh! Stage 1? close. Huh? See the next stage. This is like an arcade. What's this? Looks Gambit. Get cast. Oh.
Too slow.
Oh. Oh, bad. How many trials are there? Tornado and hook. Ooh. 3 of 3. Is this the final? Gear. Demon Tamer. Healing potency. Strength. Chandler's Whisper. Increases combo damage by 5%. Seconds. What's this? Coach. Aerial blast.
Come on!
Ah. What's the purpose of this chronolith? Don't understand. I think it's... wait,
You won't find a finer array this side of the strait. A fine choice. Many thanks. A fine choice. Well met.
Well met.
You're welcome anytime.
Maybe here.
You lost, stranger. Wherever you're headed, it's back the way you came.
Okay. What? New missive.
Did you see that? Tell me you saw that.
From there. Merchant supply their trade across the fields of Carava. From there. Somewhere here. From here. Oh, okay.
Fly, Ambrosia.
We're not flying. We're running. Empty hovel. What's this?
I can walk from here.
And there's this guy. Ten of clubs.
Not the gods' forsaken soul, eh? Only those who have nothing. So empty your pockets.
What the? Scarletite.
A deserter turned outlaw. We were more similar than he knew.
Okay.
Did you see that? Tell me you saw that.
Breaker of Worlds, Ruin Reawakened, Samberqua. Legend tells of a dread dragon who set near half the realm alight with his storied breath before being sealed away behind the magical mist by Gregor herself. Some sources claim, though it has long been forgotten which parts of the tale are true and which are mere myth. Recent reports of a great dragon's roar reverberating around the woodland passes of the Empire are real enough.
How may I help you today, Clive?
Your benefactors are a generous lot.
You earned this.
The ghostmen are gone, and with them, the fear in our hearts. Once more shall the market echo with mirth and merriment. But it is you we have to thank. Placement of priming. No risk, no reward. Oh.
Come again. I may have more for you.
Abilities. We'll just have to master some. Which one do I want to master? Thunderstorm. Lightning Rod. For a massive beam of overcharged light, burns enemy hits. Oh. Precise number hits. Learn. 2, 3. Why is it so costly? I don't know. Maybe this one? Master. Assignment to any ARP icon. Northreach. Eating table. Oh, there's a shortcut here. Going through the other side.
See the pair that got hauled into tires?
Welcome back, my lord. I only just arrived myself. No one seemed to know where I should go, so I thought I'd guard your chambers until instructed otherwise.
Guardian Scarf. Dramatis Personae Garden League have put aside their differences for the time being, allowing us all leave to sip our snake pit relative leisure. For that, I would hazard we have your better half to thank. She put on quite a performance. As for yours, well, from one aspiring thespian to another, might I suggest working on your delivery, on your projection, and those stiff limbs of yours, and your countenance, and well, everything else? I wouldn't want to do the name Underhill this service now, would we? Please burn bright. You have an uncanny talent of showing up where you're most needed, my lord. Without your steel, I feared the rest would be in the hands of the Akashic, and us but more of their nameless numbers. However, with the Horde now both thinned and fractured, we Guardians can focus our efforts on putting down the smaller packs without the worry of being overwhelmed. While Martha's blood axis can return to defending the Tor. As for our young Oscar, you will forgive my sudden request for taking him under your wing. He's a good man, attentive, polite, hardworking. So as you can see, already has learned everything he can from me. He would do well to continue squiring under a more worthy shield. The realm has none more worthy than you. Eat. The Guardians are getting along with the Axis fine enough, working to shore up the rest's walls, and not carrying out what few threats remain down the reeds. So chances are we'd still be neck deep in Akashic had you not given that horde your firm but gentle nudge. I know you've a realm to save and all, but if you're ever in need of a quick reviver, come see us and we'll tap you a cask. Okay, final quest. What's this? Our stage.
First we find Isabel.
Heard a bloke saying he saw ghosts on the far side of the wall.
Ghosts? Then a wall won't stop them.
And what can I do for you?
Can I do for you?
An excellent choice. You've a keen eye. An excellent choice. I do like a customer who knows what he wants.
Are you
You've a
flirting with me?
keen eye. An excellent choice.
Breath of Earth.
No discounts.
I need 15,000. Oh.
And a fine day to you.
Where is everyone?
Safe behind bolted doors if they're clever. Likely dead if not.
The dame sent you to market, did she? I hope she handed you a fat purse. Stocks are low and prices high. I fear half the stalls won't last the season.
Times are hard. Your custom is most welcome, my lady.
And you shall have it again tomorrow.
Is it true the old capital's lost?
The garrison's being sorely tested.
Then they'll be needing more tonics.
Do you see that? It's an absolute disgrace.
I will give you 20 talents for that bird of yours. No, 30.
I told you to fuck off. She's not for sale.
Utterly disgraceful. Okay. Story time again. after that failure from the obelisk.
If there are ghosts in the Royal Meadows, then why isn't the garrison dealing with them?
Royal Meadows.
4 left for more on the captain's orders. Only 2 came back.
God help us.
You heard what happened in the capital? In Moore? What happens if the Aoife comes here too?
We run, that's what.
I can't do it. I can't fight those things.
But you can. You must. For me. For us.
Okay. So I think they are the ones before. They're like the prince and the other one. I forgot the name. Dion and the other guy.
My lord, my lady.
We received the dame's message. There have been sightings of strange creatures, I understand.
With the blue eyes. Yes. Like a Kashik, but different. They've taken so many. I've lost count.
Akashic, but different.
Ultimus thralls. And what of your mistress? Is she here?
Oh, no. She went to the garrison to ask what they were planning on doing about all this.
Then we'll look for her there.
We've seen little and less of the soldiers of late. Anyone would think they were hiding.
More arrived from the capital this morning.
I know. They could hardly stand.
The big crystal is gone.
We could leave. But where would we go?
The 2 soldiers were carrying another. He didn't have any legs.
What could do that to a man?
I heard the bells. Is the captain back already?
Did you not hear? The captain's dead. These are half our men.
Ooh.
It's all right. Give me your arm.
That thing, it took off the captain's head. Before we could even draw his steel.
I'm not going back out there. You hear me? Fuck this!
Madame, please! Half the garrison's been slaughtered by those things. We lost the captain this very morning.
We've tried requesting reinforcements, but there's been no word from the capital or the Dominion in days. What more would you have us do?
I would have you do your duty. Those at the Vale look to me for protection. And protect them I shall, because they are my charges and that is my duty. In case you have forgotten, the people of this town are your charges. But more than that, they are your people. Your sisters, your brothers, your lovers. So you have a choice. Lay down your sword and watch as they are slaughtered, or take it up and do what is right.
Wow, she's
She
strong.
speaks the truth, you know. This here, it's all we have. It's all that's left.
What we have left is our lives. Do you really want us to lose them as well?
Not if we don't have to. Look, there's a cask under the captain's bunk. Let's talk about this over a drink, eh?
I'm listening.
I'll have a word with him.
Ah, Clive. I didn't expect help to arrive so quickly. And sought to take matters into my own hands.
It was a noble effort, but I thought you might still need some support.
I'd like you to consider my needs.
What we need to consider is where the creatures came from. The way the survivors speak of them, one would think they appeared out of thin air. And perhaps they did. It's hard to know what to believe these days.
We'll talk to the survivors.
I can't entirely blame the men of the garrison for losing heart. And they have provided a place for the injured.
Why are they so far from here?
You're a pikeman, yes? What happened?
I've got family in Moor. I heard the flood was spreading, so I went to see if they were all right. And a pack of them glowing things found me in the meadow. I ran for my life. I never did get to the village.
Leave that to us.
With no one to defend the place.
They're still in the capital.
Moor's days are numbered.
Darling, I truly am.
What do you need to do to deserve this?
Don't leave me, Mom.
Did you see the creatures that attacked you?
Creatures? Yeah, They came out of nowhere. They went for Joseph first, then me, and then they were just gone.
Do you remember where you were?
On the road from Oriflamme. We just passed Moor when... Where's my Joseph?
It's all right. Just rest now. At least we have an idea of where the thralls might be now. We should head for more.
I thought everything would be all right once we left the capital. But nowhere's safe anymore. Is it?
Is it? More. Just teleport. Leave me alone.
Clive, look!
I see them. With me! Save your strength.
why am I not? Rah.
Do you think there are more?
There are always more. But I'd say we've done what we can for the time being.
Then we should let Isabel know.
You have the town's thanks.
Don't thank us yet. There will be more. Many more. And you'll need to be ready for them.
Oh, we shall. Isn't that right, Captain?
Yes, milady. The garrison will be ready.
Philippe here has convinced most of the men to remain at their posts. For now, at least.
Hearing that the Dame would look kindly on any man who committed himself to the task certainly didn't hurt. It's not the most selfless of motives, I'll admit. But whatever it takes, eh? Now me, I never needed convincing. I became a soldier to protect the people I love. And the people I love include the ones standing before me.
Handsome and chivalrous.
Now, if you don't mind, I have sentries to post. Milady.
Lest you wonder, I'm not foolish enough to believe that this has solved all of my problems. But it has solved one, and that's one fewer than I had this morning. Thank you again, Clive.
Why we fight?
Our friends seem to have things under control. For now, at least. Let's go and put Otto's mind at rest.
Philippe will make a good captain. He reminds me a little of you, Clive. But without all the mocks and mows.
Mock and mows.
So many were injured. Only by the grace of the goddess did so few succumb to their wounds. I'd say it was more the grace of the Dame. But help's help, eh?
She's just saying the
Those
truth.
things I said before about not being able to fight.
You didn't mean them. I know. That's not the man you are. The man I love.
Cool.
You needn't fret. The creatures have been dealt with.
Yeah, but what if they come back? Is there anything we can do to help?
There were ghosts at the gates not days ago, and now you'd have us believe they're just gone.
I would. And I'd thank you to trust us.
Unless you fancy picking up a sword yourself.
Let have us believe these ghosts have been exorcised.
Soldiers too craven to fight. Ha, stark naught, the lot of them. Weren't till a woman dealt them a swift knee to the stones that they came to their senses.
The dame certainly has a way with the men of the garrison. If only all our problems could be solved so easily.
Why, your stall is as ripe as a midden heap.
It's my damn bearer. He's gone and lost a touch.
Nothing like a little unrest to fill the coffers, eh?
Let the dame hear you say that.
Well, this isn't at all foreboding.
What's that for? Okay, time to go back. Return to the hideaway. Speak with Otto.
A youth claiming kindred with your old commander arrived earlier this morning. Well spoken he was. And handsome too. More than a few of the girls and boys have taken an interest, if you get my meaning.
What?
I'd be happy to tell Otto everything that happened. But I know he appreciates it when you spare him the time.
Did you see that? Tell me you saw that.
We sent Cursebreakers to Martha's Rest, Dalamil, and Northreach. Hopefully they can help maintain the peace. Or at least a semblance of it.
Cole told us everything that happened. It's a bit of a worry that both the Republican and Imperial armies are in disarray. But it was good to hear that the people stood their ground.
Looks like Corleones and guy in who likes to beat up chaos.
Was wondering when you turn up. Had owls from all our friends thanking you for your timely intervention. How is it you always manage to arrive at just the right moment?
Luck, I suppose. Any word on the rest of the realm?
Let's see. Storm's still crying out for mother crystals. The nations are still in chaos. And the skies are still the colour of a kick in the kidneys 2 days on. So...
Right.
Clive, we knew this was going to happen. Well, not the bleeding skies part, but you take my point. Now's not the time to second-guess yourself. Now's the time to visit the infirmary. Talia says your brother's awake.
Thank you, Otto.
Oh.
So it was not Sylvester, but Olivier who served as Ultima's puppet. And when Dion learned of this, he sought to slay the fiend. Only for his father to take the spear that would have freed him. Enough to drive a man to madness.
Small wonder he hasn't stirred. I would be afraid to wake.
Had I but reached out to him sooner, warned him of the threat Ultima posed. But now, both an empire and her prince lie broken.
Joshua, what do you know of Ultima?
Very little, I'm afraid. Despite my best efforts. 18 years ago, as I lay buried beneath the rubble of Phoenix Gate, 'twas not death who came for me, but another. And it was while in my rescuer's care I first heard of Ultima. I've been chasing his shadow ever since. Ultima is driven by some deep, dark purpose, and for whatever reason, it would seem you are crucial to his designs. He will stop at nothing to have you, even if that means toppling an empire.
But why me? What possible use could I be to such a creature?
That is one of many answers that have eluded me. Yet, I am certain of this. It is not mere chance. You were chosen for a reason. All dominants carry within them the might of an icon. Nigh limitless power that is at once acutely limited. I wield fire, and only fire.
And I only ice. 8 wardens for 8 elements. But you, Clive.
You are different. You're special. Your abilities begin with the flames of Ifrit. But they do not end there. The fact Ifrit can even exist goes against everything we thought we knew of dominance. Perhaps Ultima has been waiting for one such as you, whose potential is truly limitless.
I've encountered that thing several times now. If it or he, as you say, needs me, why hasn't he claimed me as he did the boy?
Were I to hazard a guess, I'd say the two of you are somehow incompatible. His mind not properly attuned to your body.
His mind?
Mind, awareness, spirit, call it what you wish. But I believe Ultima to be an embodiment of the concept. It is why I struggle and fail to contain him here inside me.
I'm sorry. Inside you?
With every setting sun, I feel my strength wane. And though the Phoenix's flames mend the prison I have made for Ultima, they do so at a cost. We must find a means to bring an end to him before I meet my own.
What were you thinking?
It was that or let him take Clive. And I've always had a soft spot for my brother.
But that doesn't mean you should sacrifice yourself to save me.
Joshua.
Clive, it's Gav. There's an army of Akashic at the gates of Canver.
Gates of Canver. I don't remember all places here. Already forgot.
Well, what's the short of it?
Tyre told you. The capital of the Free Cities is under siege by an army of monstrosities. The city guard are doing their best to stem the tide, but numbers ain't on their side.
What of Lord Byron and Mid? Were they able to escape?
No, but they're all right for now. They're hiding with Gav at midship.
We have to get them out of there.
And we shall. Otto, prepare a Stolas. Tell Gav to stay exactly where he is.
Understood.
Vivian, what's the swiftest route to the Free Cities?
That sounds like a question for the map. Look here. This road, through Tabor, should provide the least trouble.
Good.
What a coincidence. Tabor is exactly where I'm bound.
Joshua, Bed is where you should be bound.
You don't think I told him the exact same thing?
To Mikoti girl.
Were Taya not such a talented healer, I would surely have been inclined to agree. But thanks to her ministrations, I feel I may safely rejoin my attendant, who was to wait for me in Tabor if we became separated.
All right, we travel together.
Clive.
If he stays close to me, he'll be fine.
Thank you, brother.
I'll look after him.
So Jill will not be joining us. That it?
Taya's right. Your brother is in no condition to travel. That's all I'll say on the matter. It's Mid, Gav, and your uncle we should be thinking about now.
Stir felicity and jurisprudence. I think I already read that.
You know how I feel about this, but your brother's stubbornness knows no bounds. I'm starting to think it runs in the family.
My attendant was with me in the Dominion before I primed. She would have watched the battle unfold and witnessed its outcome. I trust you'll be waiting for me in Tabor, where I can finally introduce you.
Do you like being struck by thunderbolts from on high? Then don't let anything happen to Mid. Yeah?
Cole told us everything that happened. It's a bit of a worry that both the Republican and Imperial armies are in disarray. But it was good to hear that the people stood their ground.
We've sent Cursebreakers to Martha's Rest, Dalamil, and Northreach. Hopefully they can help maintain the peace. Oh.
How may I help you today, Clive?
1-1-20.
All done?
I have some quests for an eye to be outdone and balance. And I think new hunts. Is that it? Team of Cursebreaker traveling through Tabor at the fields of Karava are met by a group of hunters from the village, who warn them not to stray too far from the main road, for in a guilty not far hence rested a pack of wolves. Even such practiced hunters as they would not dare to wake, despite the fine luster of the animals' pelts. Too many of their friends had succumbed to temptation, only to be torn limb from limb south of Tabor. Talmekia. Cogit echoes. Oh, that's why. South of Tabor. Where's that? Okay, so maybe I'll end here first and go back again after a few months, not sure.
Or the moon, for that matter.
It's the moon.
Did you see the pair that got hauled into tires?
Aye, all their fancy silks stained red.
What's the purpose of this? I don't understand. Okay, I think I'm gonna end here. and see you in the next one. Thank you for watching. Bye for now. Ta-ta.